Are we live? Yes, it would appear that we are live. Hello everybody, welcome in. Take a seat, get comfortable. Hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic. Hope you're all staying safe out there during these crazy, crazy times. So, today we're going to be checking out the brand new song called Scorn by a band called Arbitrator. So, a little bit of a history with this band. I gave them a shout out on my Instagram page for their song Hollow, which was released about 6 months ago. And then I actually did a reaction video to their second song, Mausoleum? Never, I'm an idiot. Ignore me. It's the only 2 songs they've ever made, so super, super young band, and I am super, super impressed. Very, very, very high quality blackened deathcore, but what I would call this blackened deathcore with a capital D. And what I mean by that is that the emphasis is way more on fast sections that sound more just like kind of standard death metal, rather than those kind of really, really hellacious, sickeningly low breakdowns. These guys do break down. Don't worry, they can get their breakdown on. It's just that they really put the death in deathcore. Much more of an emphasis on that than a kind of more generic black and deathcore band, where it's kind of like a 50-50 split between fast sections and then a little bit of harmony and atmospherics and stuff like that, and then tons of breakdowns. These guys really, really do emphasize the fast sections, which I think is really, really fucking cool. Love that shit. So before we start the video, I'm going to be saying this on every video from now on. I'm not the type of guy that likes asking people to follow and sub and do all that type of shit. I actually just I find it very it's just off-putting. Generally speaking, if someone likes what you're doing, they're going to like the video, they're going to sub, they're going to share it, they're going to leave a comment, because that's what you guys have been doing here, which I thank you all very much for. So I don't really like being that guy, but in this case, I'm not making any money doing this, and I'm not trying to work towards making any money. What I'm doing, this is why the whole thing that I'm doing is known as RDG Promotions, Relentless Doppelganger Promotions. I'm here to promote music, and I'm here to shine a spotlight. However, regardless of how dim that spotlight may be, I'm just trying to give these bands a little bit more exposure, because they're making very, very brutal music that doesn't have a massive audience anyway. It's very, very niche. So if you like this video, you're not putting any money in my pocket, because like I said, I'm not making any money and I'm not trying to. What you're doing, if you like this video and you share it to your friends and you leave a comment for the algorithm and all that type of stuff, the growth of this channel benefits the bands that I'm featuring on the channel way before it starts to benefit me. So if you like the song, if you like the video, your like and your comment and your sub and all that type of stuff, if you decide to, will by proxy benefit these bands that I'm promoting. Doesn't benefit me. So without trying to sound like a YouTuber, which I hate, if you like the song, go support the band, drop the video a follow, give me a sub. We can grow this channel together, and then we can shine an even brighter spotlight on these fantastic bands that might get lost in the mix. So with that being said, let's go check it out. Let's see what these guys have got in store for us. I'm thinking it's going to be something pretty fucking good. Scorn, which, can I say, by the way, was out 4 days ago, and it's only got 57 views and 12 likes. We have to do something about that. We have to. So obviously the links to everything are going to be down below. Please head over, follow them, like them, all that type of stuff. But give the actual their actual channel a follow, subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications and all that, and remember to, like the video, and remember, all that type of stuff. Remember to support the band, because If they don't, because if these bands don't get something released via, like, you know, Beheading the Traitor or Brutal Pestilence or Slam Worldwide or, you know, Chug Collective or something like that, then it's quite difficult for them to actually get that many views and get the recognition that they deserve. So definitely remember to do all of that shit after the video is done. Right, without further ado, let's move the camera. Headphones would probably help. Okie dokie. One more time. Arbitrator Scorn official audio stream. Let's go. Ooh. I like it already. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, that's meaty. I say this every time, but that drummer is an absolute fucking beast. That is some unrelenting shit. Oh, it's so good. Oh man, it just keeps going. Those blast beats. It'd be so easy for them to just do a breakdown there, but nope, just straight into another fast section. Oh, that was cool. Even the blackened elements are fast. There's nothing slow going on here. It's just straight into 5th gear. That is huge sounding. Fucking massive. That's how you get heavy without a breakdown. Oh. Oh, hell yes. Oh, fuck yes. Arbitrator Scorn. That was really good. That was so fucking cool. This is why Arbitrator are just one of my favorite black and deathcore bands on the scene. Certainly one of my favorite black and deathcore bands that are kind of rising up, because this is only their third song, and that sounds incredibly mature and accomplished for a band that's really just starting out. I mean, first of all, the production value is absolutely fantastic. You can hear every single thing that's going on. Just that they're not battling. All the different parts of the song aren't kind of like jumping on each other to try and be like, it's like, no, I'm at the forefront. No, I'm at the forefront. No, I'm at the none of that. There's no battle for sound. They each have their own individual space, so you can hear everything, which is really cool. And sometimes, unfortunately, when it comes to black and deathcore, you have to really strain your ears to actually hear any of the piano or any of the violin or the cello or whatever the band in question is using to get that blackened feel. Sometimes you really have to listen, and you're like, okay, I think I can hear a couple of keys, a couple of piano little fucking whatever you call them. I'm not a musician, so I don't even know what you call them. Yeah, the production value was really good. His vocals are really good. He doesn't go through like 50 different like 50 different sounds and 50 different ranges like a lot of people do, which is which is great. But he's just got he's got those he's got a really the screams, really, the high pitched ones are the screams, excuse me, high pitched. The third time's a charm. What the fuck am I talking about here? His screams are really good. They're kind of like fast spitting, really well enunciated. The lows are really good as well. The vocals are on point. The drummer, fucking hell, that drummer. Oh, wow. I mean, they're all talented, but that drumming is really fucking impressive. Very good stuff. Nice and sporadic. Lots of crazy little fills here, there, and everywhere, just to kind of like, just to kind of make you a little bit uneasy, just so you don't quite know what's coming next. And there was so many times in that song where, like, you would like, where it would slow down a little bit, and you would hear like, just like a kind of like open power chord type thing, and you would hear like the blackened elements in the background, and then you think they're gonna throw a breakdown in, a kind of standard, really fucking cool, because I love me a breakdown, but you're kind of going and breakdown, and then they just launch straight into a fast section, which is really, really cool. There was a breakdown in that song, but it wasn't a kind of very kind of like, you know, like say again, standard deathcore breakdown. It was the structure of it was interesting. It didn't stay around for too long. I mean, sometimes these breakdowns for some of these bands last like a minute and a half, and the only thing that really changes is that it gets slower and slower and slower, you know, and the vocals get lower and lower. But with these guys, it's like, no, we're still deathcore. We're going to throw in the heavy section, but then we're going to get back to doing like you know, the other stuff, which is fucking really, really cool, really, really cool. Yeah. I liked everything about that, which I had a very, very, very big suspicion I was gonna like. I was gonna like it. So yeah, one more time, Arbitrator Scorn, taken off the up and coming album Forsaken. I'm not actually sure when that's coming out. I should probably have these details in front of me, but I come to think of it, I don't think they've actually said when their new album's coming out. But if that's one track off of that, and the last two tracks have been really, really good as well. This album's going to be a fucking... This is going to slap. It's going to slap and punch and kick and pull your hair and do everything else as well. It's going to be really, really fucking good. And, yeah, they just sound so accomplished and just well-established for a band that really are just, like, you know, finding their feet, really. Like, you know, because this is only their third song. They just sound absolutely just amazing. So impressed. So impressed and so so happy for Arbitrator. So, as per usual, links to everything will be down below. Click on every single one of them. Follow, sub, follow their channel, turn on the bell for notifications, leave a comment, so on and so forth. Support this band in any way you can, because the more support that we give them, the more that's going to encourage them to continue to make music. And I want to hear more by these guys, and I'm guessing you guys do now as well, because that is some top of the food chain blackened deathcore. Thought I could see something out the window. Just very, very, you know, like Apex Predator, blackened deathcore. Blackened deathcore is just everywhere at the moment, and these guys are just a really, really good example. A really, really good example of that. So yeah, go and support in any way you can, and then it means that they're gonna continue to make music, which is a benefit to everybody. So thank you very much for joining me once again. Appreciate it. Take care of yourselves out there. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later.